did because I had a lot of work to do today. How was your weekend? How was everyone's weekend? Hey, I was literally going through watching some of your older TikTok videos. Relaxing, you need the break. Yes, relaxing, good. Yeah, I had a really good time this weekend. Me and my husband, we went out and we did go to this new movie theater. Hey there. We did go to this new movie theater in the Battery, and basically the Battery is like a place here in Atlanta that hosts the Braves. It's the stadium for the Braves, and we went downtown, well, to Cobb, because we're in Woodstock, so we went down to Cobb, and it was a really good experience, very different. A lot of the places that you see on TikTok are on there, so it was a really good experience. We did see the new movie, The Quiet Place, so it really was a good movie. We had good food, and that was really it. Then yesterday we just spent time, you know, just riding about and doing things. So I hope that you guys had a relaxing weekend too. I missed watching you yesterday. I was hoping you would come on. I really wanted to come on, but by the time I got home, it was like 9 o'clock. So I was like, no. I was like, I'm just going to relax. Hello. I have some great new things for you guys. It's not new to the crafting community, but it's new to me, and it's new to what I've been doing, so I really wanted to share some new and innovative ideas. I'm sure that you guys have seen them all over social media, but I thought it would be a really good idea to do it tonight on a live. Hey there, Mel. Oh, The Quiet Place 2 was filmed near my hometown. Awesome. That's really cool. I personally, hey Tiffany, I haven't seen you in a while. Personally, I haven't, I didn't really like part 2 as much as I did part 1. I thought part 1 was really good. There's no way they can make a part 3 to me, but you never know, they'll probably make another part 3. But this, I don't know if anyone out here has seen this movie before it was called The Quiet Place. Me and my husband, we actually, bought a DVD a long time ago, and it was the same concept, same movie. Basically, they lived underground, they had to be quiet, and if they made noise, then, you know, like a animal would come and eat them and try to get them. And that movie is basically the same, but that one didn't blow up. It went straight to DVD. So me and my husband were like, someone saw that movie, ran with the idea, had higher paying actors and actresses in it, and it blew up. So I wish I could find the name of the original, but that movie was stolen. The idea, the concept was definitely stolen, I think. Hey, how are you? Did you get your notification? Your stuff is in Chicago. Aren't you happy? I haven't seen The Quiet Place 2 yet. I'm chicken. It's not scary. It really is just like a whole bunch of like, you know, thrill moments, you know, shock moments, and then that's it. It's really not. It's not scary. Oh, how did the real estate stuff go? You had a potentially found house? Yes. We're still working on it. All right, let me go get the new stuff, and then I'm going to talk about my announcements. I have announcements for you guys. I'm so happy. Okay. So, a long time ago, I have not checked my email or our text in a little bit. So if you have not texted or in like the past couple of hours, I haven't seen it. Okay, so first thing, I'm really happy to announce we finally got our Sublimation blankets in. So we ordered these in April, probably around my birthday. And I've been waiting on them, and I'm like, what the heck, what happened? And unfortunately, the first batch was seized, and I don't know why. Customs doesn't give you a reason. It could be due to duties not being paid or etc. And I had no idea why it wasn't paid. So my supplier said, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Thank you for reaching out. We'll send you a new one. So we actually got a new batch of blankets in. So I want to show you them. They are reasonably priced. I think these would be a great Father's Day gift. That's just me personally. I'm going to be making one for my dad with all of our family photos on it. But they are reasonably priced. I saw them on Etsy at $20, $18, and I know when we were ordering them, I said I would probably meet that $18 to $20, but they're $16. That is so inexpensive for this blanket, and you probably won't find someone else that is selling it that inexpensive. So I'm going to show you the blanket. Here we go. I got to stand up for this so I can show you guys how big it is. It's pretty big. Let's see if I can get you guys in the middle here. Okay. Okay. And it does have the fringe. So I know that was very important to a lot of you, the fringe. So it's the 9 panel. And then I wanted to show you something else. So if you don't have a bigger printer, it's okay, because the square is the size of the 8.5 by 11 sheet. So I'm really happy about that. If you guys don't have a bigger printer, I think a lot of us get, a lot of crafters, they get scared because they're like, oh, I don't have the supplies for it. That was very important for me, to make sure that the squares were big enough for just a regular printer. So if you have the 2720, 2760, etc., you can still make this blanket and you can use your 8.5 by 11 sheet. So I'm really happy about that. You would have to print from Silhouette though if you're wanting to get the full bleed, but for the most part, yes, you can use your 8.5 by 11 sheet. Now, this is not the biggest one that they sell. This is just one of them. As you can see, it's the size of my body. I did put the measurements on the description. So I think it's more of a throw. I think it's more of a throw than a blanket that you'll go to sleep with, And the back is sublimatable as well. And it's that smooth kind of plush fabric. So I'm really happy about this. I love them, and I'm going to be making one for my dad for Father's Day. So they were supposed to be here for Mother's Day, but hey, we can double back and kind of make it a Father's Day gift too. They are more for decorative person. Yeah. Polyester, yes, very cool. Melt, they are the 8.5 by 11. Hey, all the peaches that have come on. I'm sorry I haven't said hello. I'm sorry I was explaining that. Okay. Next thing on my to-do, announcements list. Yes. Did you get screen prints yet? Nope, not yet. Someone said, Hi, question. Did you get my email with image to print? I have not. I haven't checked my email in a couple hours, so if you just sent it, I have not seen your email. I'm sorry. I know, I just try to keep up. Okay, next thing is bulk shirts. I've sent out probably 4 bulk orders for shirts. So I still have like 60 of each size left. So if you're needing, you sent it to the other day. Okay, I can check. Where did you send it from? Did you send it to me personally or did you send it through the website? So bulk shirts, I have sent about 4 out and I still have about 60 of each size left. So if you're needing bulk 100% polyester shirts, whether you're needing it for just regular printing or you're needing it for dyeing the shirts and printing on the dyed shirts, we have those in stock. After that 60 is going to take a moment for us to kind of get back that more stock. So I would suggest stocking up on them. Okay, I'll check it out. I suggest stocking up on those now. The next thing is air fresheners. So I have a lot of air fresheners. I thought you guys loved air fresheners. So I have a whole box of air fresheners. If you guys are needing air fresheners, they're $1. They're on the website and they're ready to ship. Okay. Same thing for, we order bulk shirts on website. Yep. On our website, you guys were asking for bulk shirts. So we do offer bulk shirts, 100% polyester shirts. On the air fresheners, do they come with the scent or how do you add that? You would add your own scent. They don't come with a scent. You would have to add your own scent, but you would do that with essential oils and or Bath and Body Works fragrances. I've seen someone do that. But I do have a video up on TikTok, a 60-second video, and then we also did one on live. So if you're wanting to check that out, that is on YouTube. Another thing that we offer is bulk tumblers. So you can get a 5 case of tumblers or 10. So that's what we're offering right now. 5 tumblers or 10 tumblers. And they are about $8 a piece, which I think is a little competitive. So we have the bulk tumblers in stock. Toddler sizes, I do have toddler sizes, but it's very limited. Right now, I don't know what's happening with production, but the toddler sizes are like 50/50s. I don't have full 100%. So if you're needing 50/50s, I know they're like $3 a piece. They're really inexpensive compared to the polyester ones. But if you need those, I can supply those to you in different sizes. It just depends on the size you need. And then the last thing I wanted to show you guys, I do not. No. Great price. I'll order from you when I need them. Awesome. Okay, the last thing, guys, I wanted to show you is everyone that has did pre-orders for UV tumblers. I'm so happy. The first batch of the UV tumblers came today, and I did ship those. So double check your orders and your emails for your email confirmations. I did ship out all the orders for the UV tumblers in the first batch. The second batch should be shipped on the 3rd, which is Thursday. So if you're still wanting UV tumblers, I'm going to show you guys a couple that I have left. And if you guys are wanting them, I did put another round in for pre-orders. They usually take about 5 to 6 business days to ship, which is very, very, to me, fast compared to a lot of sea freight, which takes usually 45 business days. So if you're wanting these tumblers, I would suggest getting them now, because once I get them in and they ship, I won't have any left. Okay, so the first one, yes. So the first one I'm going to show you is blue. So I know you're looking like, that's not blue. So what I did was I went to Walmart because I love you guys so much. And I bought a UV light, which I shouldn't have done because I went into my bathroom and I was just like, so I'm going to show you guys. So right now it's white. With the regular light like this, it's not going to change colors. So when you get it, it's going to be white. And then when you have the UV, I'm going to show you. Can you see that? I wish it was sunny outside. But when it's sunny outside, the tumbler changes colors. So I'm using the light to show you that it changes colors. I wish I had more sun, but it does changes colors with the UV light. So if you were in the sun, obviously it would look much better than that, but that's blue. So the whole tumbler would change. The whole tumbler would change colors. As you can see, that one doesn't have any UV on it, but this one, it's turning blue. So I'm gonna try to do it. I do have the color change. Do you mean like with touch? I'm just trying to get it to, and then that's, you can kind of see. These are not the glows. These are just the one function. So that's the blue. The 2 function tumblers are again by sea freight, so those are going to take a while to get here with hot or cold. The only thing that I have by hot or cold is the magic mugs. Those are just samples that I got. We should have those in probably later this week. Those are just ombre. And yes, they do change fast back to white, and I think that's an issue for a lot of people. They're like, well, how's it going to look? The design is going to look on the tumbler. Well, it's initially a white tumbler. So whatever design you put on, they look good to me. And I think it will look cool even in the sun. The next color is purple. So again, it's white. And then I'm going to show you purple. So I'm just using the light so you guys can see. And it's really glittery. And that's purple. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very shimmery. So this is purple. And I'm just doing this because I don't have sun. It's 8 o'clock. It's probably like 8:30 here. So I don't have any sunlight to show you. But if I did, I would walk out in the sun. But that's purple. Okay? And it gets a little bit darker. So the longer that you have it in the UV, the darker it'll get. Alright, that's purple. I wish I had some sunlight, guys. Okay. The next one is coral, and I like coral. Coral to me is just the color of my logo, and that's why I probably got a lot of these. But coral to me is my favorite color. So again, it's white, but as soon as you put it under the UV light, it will turn a different color. So I'm going to show you guys. To me, it's like a real light pink. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get it to change. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like a blush pink. Can you guys see that? It's like a blush pink. I really can't show you because I don't have sun, but that's why I wanted to buy this light so you guys could see. But I do have pictures up on the website so that way you can see the colors. But it's like a blush kind of pink coral. I really like it. It's probably my favorite. And then the last one is pink. So this is by far the best color I think everyone loves is the pink. So I'm going to show you the pink. And this is probably everyone's favorite color. And again, it's white. So when you put your design on here, I think it's fine. I think you could do a full wrap. You could do a full bleed on the tumbler and it's not going to make a difference. But once you get in the sun, it'll start changing. And again, if your hand is on it, it's only going to change from around your hand. So it's a really cool thing. I think it will do well depending on what design you do. And then here is the pink, and I'm doing the pink. The pink is beautiful. There's the pink. There's the pink. So it will be white if you don't have, you know, UV, or which is sun. And then that's the pink. And then once you put your hand on it, it kind of starts to shift and fade, as you can see. And it goes back white quick. So these are really, really cool. Again, I am doing these for pre-order. So if you guys are wanting yours, I would get them. If you guys want to see them sub, I don't have any that I've subbed, but you could definitely take a look on Etsy. I'm sure there's some people selling them on Etsy. I wouldn't be able to show you guys one sublimated because these are all for pre-order. We would do that tonight, but I don't have any extra since they all sold out. So if I had one extra, then I would show you. But as right now, I don't have any that are extra. These are actually for someone's order that I just took so I could show you guys. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Sure, that's fine. Just send it to my email. It's on the website, so peachtreemarketco.com. If you type in the search bar UV, it will pop up. And they're $10.50 a piece. Okay, and the last thing that I wanted to tell you guys, and I really, really am excited about this. This is really big for me, and I'm really happy about this. So, for the past couple weeks, I have been making a collection. And the collection is called the Small Business Owner Collection. I have been working on it for a while. I'm going to offer, I think, about 4 different crew necks, a couple different shirts, and some tumblers and mugs. So I am working on putting that up. So it should be up, but please, if you have not already, please follow me on Instagram or follow me on our email subscription. When I launch it, I'm going to be doing a really nice giveaway for something that means a lot to me. And I'm going to be giving it away for, I want to say 20 people. So the first 20 orders I get on the Small Business Collection only will receive a special something from me in your order. And so I am going to be launching that soon. I just want you guys to keep your ears and eyes open for it because I will be doing a small business collection. I'll have some mugs, I'll have some tumblers, I will also have some crew necks and some shirts. So I'm really excited about it. I've been working really, really hard on it. So I'm happy to kind of see it starting to come together. And I actually got these outsourced. I don't know if you guys remember me telling you about my friend that didn't do sublimation. Now she does DTG, which is direct to garment. So I sent all of my products to her. And the reason I am doing a direct to garment is because I want it to, I don't know, I just want the colors to be like super vivid. And like on 50/50 crew necks, they don't look like it will fade over time. And I didn't want that to happen. And I wanted to use like 100% cotton just because I know some of you probably don't like wearing 100% polyester. So yes, I could have made all the shirts and the things myself, but I just wanted it to be very, very nice. So I'm going to be posting some sneak peeks. So if you guys will follow me on Instagram and look at my stories, I'll be posting some of the colors and some different designs that you guys could take a look at. Another thing is the screen prints. I know I got asked about that. I should have them around June 9th. That is the date of ETA. It was supposed to be here probably this Friday, but I don't think it will be. I think it'll be sometime next week. But I started off with 4 designs. I don't know how well they're going to do. I don't know. It's hard because I have to pick a design that I think you guys would like and then order a lot of that one screen. So I hope that you guys like the designs I picked. They're mostly like in black and mostly in white. Full colors are very expensive, but I do have one that is a full color, and it's just in time for 4th of July. So I have one that's like for dog, moms, and then I have one that's for 4th of July. I have one that's small business owner type of thing. I have a whole bunch of stuff. So I have maybe 5 or 6 designs that I will be selling. So I'm really excited about that. MC Custom said she sent the email. Yep. So let me see. And then we're going to get to the project. Oh, awesome. I love giving you guys free sublimation prints. I really do. Okay. So, I hate when I have to type in the password every time. Okay. Let me show you guys the email she just sent over. And I'm trying to load it now. Oh, it's a video. Let me see if it'll open. Okay, here we go. And I forgot to say, that's a good thing that's in the video. The bottom of the tumbler does change too. Do you guys see? Pretty cool, right? And those are the UV tumblers, so it only works if you're out in the sun or if you have a UV light. So those are how it looks, and like I said, I think it will look great because it's white, and it's not the whole color purple. You know what I mean? If it was all purple, I think it would be nice to have it white or just purple, if that makes sense. Something like that, like the ombres. So what we're going to do tonight is a trend that I'm sure you guys have seen it all over TikTok or on YouTube. If you guys binge YouTube like me, you've probably seen it. So I'm going to share with you what we're going to be doing. It's nothing new. We're going to be doing a sublimation tumbler tonight. And then we're also going to be making the lid. So I thought this was super cool. I thought it was a fun idea to try and do. And basically what you're going to do is have the lime that's on the lid. And we're going to put the ice on top to make the lid look like it has ice on it and a fruit on it. Now, I've seen these done a couple different ways. Someone has did popcorn. You could do really different types of things. But there's so many different ways, and it will end up looking like it has ice on the lid with a lime. So I'm really excited. I've been working on this for a couple days, so I'm excited to do it. Now, I have a couple questions first. So the first thing is, do you want me to put the because we're doing a margarita. That's the design we're going to be doing. Do you want me to put it on this tumbler, or do you want me to put it on a white tumbler? I guess I need to show you the design first, and you guys can tell me. So this is the design. I already have the design made. Do you guys want it on this tumbler or a white tumbler? White. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. So let me, oh, Mel, every time. Every time. So I think we could honestly do two. I'll give it a, okay, we'll do both. How about that? Yeah, we'll do both. So I guess, because the green on that, it doesn't really match. Okay. All right, so let me tell you guys the supplies that you're going to need. Let me go get the supplies, actually. And close this. Okay. So the supplies you're going to need is a tumbler. So we're going to be doing I think the magnets are pretty cool. I bet it would blend good though. Yeah. Which one? So you're going to need a tumbler. I sell them. Then you're going to need a hot glue gun. I have had this thing for years. Definitely get you a hot glue gun. Yeah. This thing is, oh, even the purple would give it a good pop. Yeah. So, hot glue gun. You're going to need these decorative filler type of things. They look like ice, and that's what it looks like. I got them from Michael's. So on Amazon, you have to buy 1,000 pieces. That's the one I saw. I don't know. There's probably other ones, but for like this type of style, you would have to buy 1,000 pieces. And yeah, that's probably not a lot, but I don't plan on doing that many. So I thought this would be a good start, and it was only $5.99 or like $5 for this many, which I think is a lot. You could probably do, depending on how big you want the ice to be on the lid, you would have a lot. So that's what it looks like. And I'll pour some out in my hand so you guys can see. But they come in different shapes and sizes. They have big ones, and then they have smaller ones. So you can make it how you choose. And then the last thing you're going to need are these fruits. If you choose to do the fruit. You do not have to do the fruit. But I got it from Michael's, and it's literally called Fruit. So this was, it doesn't say, but it was very inexpensive. And you can get lemons, you can get limes, you can get strawberries, you can get popcorn. There's so many different things that you could do. But today we're going to be doing the lime, and I thought it was really cool, and it looks really real. And if you do go to Michael's, you could feel the apple. They have an apple, and it really does feel like a real apple. the fruit, it does feel real. So it does have a real type of feel, which is really cool. So all in all, you're going to need the tumbler, hot glue gun. You can use E6000, but personally, I just don't think that I would want to use an industrial strength glue on top of a lid. I just don't. I don't like it being close to my mouth and etc. I don't see it. Personally, I don't want to do that, but you can do that if you choose to. I would just rather use hot glue or like Gorilla Glue, like the hot glue sticks, but I won't be using E6000. You can though if you choose to. I am just making this to show you guys, so I probably won't be using E6000. And then you're going to need the little ice cubes and the lime, okay? So we have the design, and we have made so many tumblers lately, which I'm super happy about. And I'm going to bring you guys over here. I already have the design prepped and ready, and I actually put the design together myself, which is kind of interesting. I have not made a design, and this was kind of something that I wanted to try to show you guys. So I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay, so this is the design that I made. Not this part here, but I did make, I just put it together basically. So I didn't make anything, I didn't draw anything, I just put everything together. And I'm going to show you how I did it. Okay, so basically what you can do is go into Canva and then make your, what you're going to do is just make the size of the tumbler. So this is the size of the tumbler, and then I chose a background. So if you have Canva Pro, you could go into Elements and type in glitter green or green glitter, whatever one that you want to do. And you can pick any of the glitters that you see, and you could pick that. They have so many different colors and so many different kinds. I just thought this one was fun, and you could really choose anything that you want and change the transparency of it. It does not have to be the color exact, just to make sure it goes well. So you don't have to do any color you don't like. This program is free, but for Pro, you would have to pay. So this program is free, but I use the Pro version. So you could use different colors. If you didn't want to do the green that I picked, you could use this green. I mean, there's literally so many different things that you could do. And you just pick a design. So I think the one I did was this one. And what you'll do is just drag it out. Like so. And then you would upload the design that you have. So I like to rotate mine to the 90 degree. And then make it a little bigger. You know, as big as you want. So it fits in the middle. And then you can hit download when you're done. Hit download and then hit PNG. Make sure that it's a PNG and then hit download and you're all set. So when you have the Pro version, you would have a whole bunch of different backgrounds that you could use, which I think is really cool. And now it's in my downloads like so. And now we are able to print it out. So the design is 9.3 by 8.2. I'm going to rotate it so that way it fits that box. That's the size of a tumbler, a 20-ounce tumbler that's straight. That's the size you would need for the tumbler. All right. Pro is $10 or $12.99 a month. You can do it a month or you can do it a year. But it does come in handy. It's saved my life 1,000 times probably already by making content for Instagram and or Facebook. Canva is awesome. It has a lot of different opportunities for you to make money on there. So I would definitely suggest looking into Canva. Do you guys want to see, let's see, I'll do the cow. Yes. Yep, you can make your thank you cards. You can make really anything when it comes to Canva. Canva is awesome. And I'm just going to add this little cow. He has been very popular lately. And I'm going to go to print page setup, and I'm going to do 11 by 17 and hit OK. Okay, so now we're going to hit print, and we're going to wait for it to print out. Now today, since we're going to be spending a lot of the time on the lid, I am going to use the tumbler press today. So that way we can make the tumbler pretty quickly. Of course, you do not have to use the tumbler press if you do not have one or you don't want to use one today. You can use a convection oven and or a mug press. I have made a video showing you 4 different ways to press a tumbler. So if you do not have the tumbler press, do not feel worried. You can use a mug press and or a convection oven. Okay. It took my printer out of his box. What crazy. I'm learning a lot from you. My husband heard your voice and said, "What are you ordering now?" What was I going to say? Oh, the tumbler press, it does heat up like really, really fast. So that's why I haven't turned it on yet. But at this point, once you hit print, you should probably turn on your convection oven and or mug press so that way it can heat up. Guys, I have been having like... Oh, and so while I'm waiting on my thank you cards to be finished, because I ran out. I actually don't. I've had this for like 3 years. I bought these pens from Walmart, and I'm going to use a different color depending on the order. And I've been writing thank you notes to everyone just because I haven't had the time to finish my thank you cards yet. So in the meantime, I have been writing thank you notes with this. And it's really cute. I like it. All the different colors. And what's really cool about it is that you can take off this top here. And it's more like a marker. And then it has like the smaller side too. So you basically get like 2 markers in one. So I've been handwriting notes just so that you guys know. I appreciate you. Karen, did you see that your tumbler press was in Chicago? I'm super happy. Yeah, I've had this for years. Has anyone signed up for FAIR? Oh, of course. Has anyone signed up for FAIR yet? I really like the thank you note you put with my order. Nice personal touch. Thank you. My handwriting sucks, guys. I'm so sorry to say it, but it does. I know, like, you watch people on TikTok, and they be writing, like, these beautiful, beautiful notes and stuff, and with beautiful, beautiful, like, handwriting. I can't write that way. I'm more of a cursive type of person, but my cursive looks like doctor's notes, so you probably wouldn't be able to read it. So when I write print, it doesn't look that good. But hey, it is personal because I'm trying to make sure that you guys know. It does look ugly though. It does. I'm sorry. It's not TikTok. I signed up, but I don't know what to do with it. Did you get approved? So Fair is basically a wholesale website for small businesses. You can shop if you're not a supplier, such as like a small business, and you're just wanting to buy from small businesses. You could shop on Fair, or if you wanted to put stuff in your boutique, and you wanted to shop for wholesale items, you could shop on Fair. It's basically a wholesaling market for small businesses and shoppers, and basically, I'm telling you guys to sign up because it has been life-changing. So I'm telling you guys to sign up for it. If you don't get approved, let me know because I can give you my referral. And I don't get anything for it. You get $100 in free shipping for your orders. So I would definitely suggest signing up. If you want my link, let me know. I'll give it to you. But I think that you have to have really someone to refer you. Because the first time I signed up, I didn't get approved. And then I had my friend send me her referral link, and then I got approved. So, and they build your website. They do everything for you. Customer service is great. They build the actual website. You have to load new products on there. But say like from your website, you'll just download your CSV and then upload it. And then all your products are there. They'll do everything. And I promise you, as soon as your shop's opening, like once it's opened, you'll get a sale almost immediately. I promise. Like I got a sale literally the first day it was open. Yeah. If you want a link, send me an email and then I can copy and paste it and send it to you. I'm not that big yet. Still doing family. Yeah. Send me an email and then I'll shoot it to you. You get like $100 in free shipping or I think it's like $100 to spend. It's like a credit. It's called Fair. Yeah, Fair is awesome. It really has changed the game for me. Ooh. When life gives you limes, make margaritas. So, look at this. So cute. But this print is so ugly. It does not look green at all. So this right here is so funny. This is where nervousness kicks in. Not only for me, but probably for all the newbies, right, that are doing sublimation. They printed this file. This file's supposed to be green, and it's not. Sublimation is a heat-activated dye, right? So once it's heat-activated, the color will change. But as a newbie printing this out, you'll probably feel flustered and feel overwhelmed. So definitely do not feel overwhelmed at all. It's supposed to be like that. And another way to know is that look at the cow. Mr. Cow is pretty good. His reds are good. His blues are good. His browns are good. So don't feel like you did anything wrong. Yep. You're like, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. It's just a heat-activated dye. And it's really science. I like to say that to people, too, like when I'm explaining it to my customers. I'm like, we're doing science here. It really is science, guys. We're doing science. We're scientists. Me with black and blue, please don't be ugly. Right. Okay. We have so many pairs of scissors that we never can find them, right? What shirts do you recommend for sublimation? Mostly 65% polyester or higher. Yes, the 2720 is a good printer to start with. I started with that one myself. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's the color we need, and this is the color it printed. Something's wrong, right? All right. So make sure you take off your lid. We're going to need this bad boy. Yes, a 65 poly and no. Can it? Yeah, 65 poly, 35 cotton bleach. Yes, that does bleach well. All right, so what I'm doing now is just cutting the image. It looks bad, huh? The print does not look like it's supposed to be that color. But we'll see. I'm nervous. What if it's wrong? Okay. So next thing we're going to do, guys, I just freak myself out all the times, honestly. Wipe down your tumbler. I say this all the time, but especially if you're making it for a customer, just wipe it down. It's going to take you 5 seconds to wipe down the tumbler. So just wipe it down. It's not going to take you that long. And this is just a microfiber cloth. You can get these from Walmart. I got a pack of like 20 off of Amazon. And I just use it on anything like this. Alright, so now we are going to tape this bad boy up. Alright. Why are you nervous? Don't be nervous. I'm going to cut a little bit more off. Honestly, to be honest, until it gets really dirty. They get dirty pretty quickly, though. I will say that. They do get dirty pretty quickly. Yeah, they do get dirty pretty quickly. I'm going to cut off a little bit more and then a little bit off the side. No, I don't clean it with alcohol. I just clean it with a microfiber towel. We're doing surgery, guys. That's what we do when we do tumbler surgery. We do. I'm serious. Cutting lines and making sure everything is tight. You can use masking tape. To me, I don't like doing that. Thank you, Monet, for helping me with all the questions. Yeah, you can use either one. I just think it's too time consuming. And it's just an added expense because you're going to wrap the whole tumbler with it. So I personally don't like it. Oh, this one I did get from Amazon and it's perfect. So I would suggest checking the link in my bio. There is a lot of different and dupes of this one, but I did do my research and I've had this for like almost 2 years now. So the one I have is pretty good. Or you can get the most expensive one. It's like green. You're welcome. Okie dokie. Now, next step. We got to do the butcher paper. Okay. Hey there. So next you would wrap the tumbler in the butcher paper. Yes, I put one in stock just for you. But those are coming by sea freight. So I'm extra. So I like to cut where it ends. You don't have to do that. I'm just really extra, guys. It was really good. You want rubber bottoms? I really don't like not wrapping it around the whole thing. No, if you're using a shrink wrap, you do not have to use butcher paper, but we're using the tumbler press, so that is why we're using it. Okay, I can get rubber bottoms. And there we go. So now we're ready. We're ready to party. We're ready to get these margaritas. All right. So now we can go over to the tumbler press and I can show you guys how to work it. How has everyone been using their tumbler press? Do you like it more than the convection oven? I know a lot of you have bought your tumbler press from me. So let me know how it is going for you. I'm obsessed with it. Right, I wish I had a margarita right now, but I don't. And she never has clothes on. I don't know why. You haven't used it yet. Okay. Turn it on. It's going to make that weird noise and count down. So once it starts counting down, it's now going to start heating up to your set temperature. Your set temperature is the lowest temperature. And then after that, it's going to start heating up to the regular temperature, which is 356. So when you're making a 20-ounce tumbler, you want it to be at 356. Oh, it's very simple. And it heats up super fast. We're at 145 already. All the beeping still scares me. I went out of town right after it came in. Oh, what all can you press in that one? You can do 20 ounce tumblers. You could do a 30-ounce tumbler, but you would have to press it in multiple presses. You could do 2 11-ounce mugs, 2 15-ounce mugs, the minis, the sippy cups, wine tumblers, really anything. But to do a full bleed in one press, it goes and stops at the 20-ounce tumbler. Now, there is a 30-ounce tumbler, and we have that one coming in. And that one, I'm going to show you guys when I get it, when it comes in. Those should be reaching Chicago, what did we say? I think June 11th. So everyone that has ordered their 30-ounce tumbler press, those should be arriving in Chicago around June 11th, or at least having tracking so you can track it. I'm super excited about that. Hydros, I should be getting a definite confirmation date of when we will get them, and then I'll ship those out. So we have a lot of stuff coming in, guys. I'm super excited about it. We're at 295. We're almost at 300. And when it hits 356, you're going to slide in the tumbler immediately. And then you're going to press it for 45 seconds, spin it 180 degrees, and press for another 25 seconds. I'm going to use Alexa, probably. Let me see if I can put up my timer. I'll just use the iPad. So we're almost there. 342. Yes, I do. It's actually $1 on the website under printables. So 352, 53, 54, 55, 56. Here we go. All right, start. So we're going to press for 45 seconds. This is the 20-ounce tumbler press. And as you can see, the counter is on 108 seconds. You just want to make sure that it has a lot more time than it says it do, because you have to open it and then spin it. So just make sure you have your timer set to a lot more time than you need. Okay, then you're going to spin it 180 degrees and then close it again. And there you go. They're not in store and they are ready to ship. Our last shipment just came out. They're already in customs waiting for them to be delivered. So it took probably about 5 to 7 business days. Karen, would you agree on that? Karen, would you agree? You just ordered yours and yours just shipped. What would you think? Like 7 business days? All right. We're done. Turn this off. Ooh, it's steamy. It's really hot. Yeah, so about 7 business days. They're ready to ship. Okay. Be careful, guys. Wear your gloves. And this tape is not helping. Being all sticky like this. On TikTok, we don't show you guys this part. Right. Oh, I can't get it off because my nails. Boom! What do you guys think? And we said it wasn't going to be green, and it's green. No epoxy is needed. Oh, dang. Now we need to work on the lid. So let's get you guys over here. No seam, right. Hold on, I'm going to show you guys. No seam at all. Hey, babe. The tumbler press is seriously, I mean, it has changed the game when it comes to tumblers. And I just wanted you guys to see, like, no seam. All right. So I'm going to put this guy in the background. And now we're going to work on the lid. So this is what we're going to work. And guys, if you guys really do want a tumbler press, I really want you guys to know that we do offer Resell. So it does break it up over 6 weeks. You don't have to put a lot of money up front. And you can make the investment when you're ready. They're not going anywhere. Production is up and running. You won't ever miss it. So they're going to be here forever. I'm not taking them off. Okay, so let me get the hot glue up and running. Super happy about this. So as you see on the bottom, I just cut it to where it was shorter. I think that would help, cutting it a little bit shorter. This is my, thank you. This is my glue gun. Guys, I've had this thing forever. We're going to be using that to make our lid with our lime. Okay, so this is the ice. It looks like diamonds to me. And I'm actually an April baby, and our stone is diamonds. But anyways, so these are from Michael's, and then the fruit is from Michael's too. So let's get started. We just have to wait for the heat gun to heat up. Can you guys see everything okay? I want to make sure you guys can see. Okay. Good. A pear stain? No, I have not. I have not. I usually never make ready-made tumblers at all. Thank you. Okay, so we're just waiting for this guy to heat up, this old dinosaur. Yeah, I mean, I would sell it as a little bit more, but really anything to break the bank. So the first tip I would suggest is when you do yours, you want to make sure. So the thing about the lids, and this is why a lot of people have been doing magnets, so that way you can close the lid when you want to close the lid and open the lid when you want to close the lid. And open the lid. With this, if you're doing it this way, you are not able to close the lid afterwards. If I'm not mistaken, you're not able to. So you would have to keep it open and then glue your stuff around this part. Okay. Another tip I would suggest is, of course, having your tweezers. Some tweezers or a little pick, so that way if any of these fall right here, you can scoop them over. And the last tip I would suggest is pick which side you want your... Yep. You would want to pick which side you would want your lime or lemon or fruit on. So the right side or the left side or even the back. Personally, I like the right. I think it's pretty cute that way. And then I'm matching kind of what this has on there. So I'm going to do mine on the right side. Personally, I would start off with gluing this down. So they do kind of have a flat edge, kind of. In a way, I don't know if you guys can see that. It is kind of square, but I mean circular, but it does have a flat edge, kind of. So you're just going to put your hot glue. Okay. You're going to need more hot glue than this, but I'm just showing you guys. And you want it to kind of lean up against that part. All right. And I'm going to put another piece of hot glue. Okay. We all know about the hot glue phrase. We'll worry about those later. But that's how I would start. I think it would be easiest You could make it kind of tilted to the side. I mean, really, any way that you would want it. I think it's cute. Like so. All right. Next thing you want to do is spill out some of your ice or your fake crystal diamonds. And then you want to pick out and kind of prelay where you want them. So like this one is weird. So you want to just pick where you want them. You could do all big. You could do a mix. But just kind of fit them in where you would want them. And you can do as much or as little. And don't forget about the little side over here. I would put a couple of them on the side right here. So just kind of lay them where you want them. And now you kind of have an idea. And then now you can just start gluing. It's really no way of doing it. It's kind of what you want to do. And I'm going to put a little piece of glue like so. And the cool thing about hot glue is that if you mess up, you can rip it off and try again. Yeah. You can use E6000. Yep, the lime is from Michaels too. To me, I think they will. You can use E6000, but me personally, I just don't think E6000 is safe around your lip or mouth area. So I will not be using E6000. But you could do Gorilla Glue, like hot glue. You see, I'm just kind of making like that. You could do epoxy. Unfortunately, I probably will not be doing epoxy. To me, I just don't think I'm an epoxy person. Yeah. Oh yeah, I am brave doing it with my nails. I just probably not going to do epoxy. I used to do the molds, like the straw toppers with the Mickey Mouse heads and stuff. But I'm probably not going to divulge into that again. I just didn't have a really good experience with epoxy. So I'm probably not going to do that again. For hot glue, I mean, I would let it sit before you go throwing it around, probably a couple hours. But hot glue is probably the fastest. Yeah, it is toxic. Yeah, they have hot Gorilla Glue. And you would just, like glue sticks, Gorilla Glue has them. Yeah. And they have bright tone, but I watched this lady make a tumbler with bright tone, and no hate on anyone that does bright tone. But it took her like 2 days to make a tumbler with bright tone. And I was like, oh no. Because I was going to do epoxy, but I just was not getting it for some reason. Like, epoxy was not good for me. So I tried to do bright tone, and I watched this lady make one with bright tone, and I said, oh my God, it took her 2 days to do it. Yeah. So I was like, no, thank you. And as you guys see, I'm just piling them on. You can make bigger, you can do bigger ones, you can do smaller ones, really whatever you want to do. Make yours the way you want to make it. It's really going to come out all the same. It's going to look like ice cubes with a lime. And I need to get my tweezers. Okay. Oh, let me see if they'll fit. Okay. This is the name. Decorative filler. Go over to where they have like the foam, the green foam for like floral arrangements. That's where they're at. And so are the limes. Look at me being all cool with these tweezers. Guys, I'm having too much fun doing this. This is really fun. No, my Michaels didn't have lemons, but they do have lemons, but my Michaels didn't have them. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna put this. Take that sucker off. I'm trying to get one. What the heck? I'm too excited. Okay, let me calm down for a second. You could do strawberries. They have strawberries. You could do really anything. They have so many different kinds of fruits. Okay, let me... Bruh. What the heck? Those crystals say, no, I don't want to go on the lid. So I am now trying to... I'm going slow. It just is popping out. I don't think these tweezers are that good. All right, there we go. I'm just trying to get it that full effect. You know what I mean? I know, I really do need to get it together. Ah. And they're really odd shaped. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're super odd shaped. So it's not like they have a flat lay. You know what I mean? All right. And that's how it looks so far. Should I keep going, or do you guys get the idea? Oh, I gotta put one right there. I gotta put one right here. Okay. Let me get a big one. No. You would just wash it. I mean, I just think cold water. Okay, boom. Right here. Okay. It can't close unless you do a magnet. So you would have to put a magnet down first and then glue all of this on top of the magnet for it to come off. But if you do it like the way I'm doing it, there's no magnet. Boom. Ah! No! You see, I told you guys, they're actually kind of hard to do. Because I have all this glue on my hands. Ah! They really don't have a flat part for you to put the glue on. FYI. And I think I'm going to put one more bad boy right there. And it took really no glue. Ooh. Maybe I need to put one more right there. And you can just be picky like I'm doing, or you can stop or whatever. I just want it to be full. I think that's good. All right. So, there's our lid. You can do it more or so if you want, or less. Really any way that you want. But now I'm just taking off all the excess glue like that. Now, take all my diamonds, all my pretty diamonds, put them back in my container. So, guys, you could probably do at least 6 lids, depending on how many you put. If you put a lot of ice on there, then you're probably going to need a lot of these. But you could probably make, depending on how many ice cubes you do, you could probably do 4 to 6 with this container. And this costs $6. So, let's just do the math. Just say $1 per lid. So, you could add that on, plus the $1 for the lime. So, just add like an extra $2 or $4 for what you want. And then boom. What do you guys think? These are the names of the rocks. I mean, this is plastic, and I'm moving it pretty hard. It's not moving, so I just add a little bit more hot glue if you think it's unsteady, but it's plastic on, I mean, hot plastic on, hot glue on plastic, so I doubt that it's going to pop off. Unless you're just, like, crazy with it, or, you know, you have your kids picking it up and throwing it. You could do it with UV resin. To me personally, I don't think that would, I don't know if it's safe enough for me to put that on by my mouth. So how much should I sell this for? So tip, whenever you're doing a tumbler, okay, do the ounces. So $1 an ounce. So it's a 20-ounce tumbler. Add $5 and then add $4. So just say 30. 30 for the tumbler. I would do 30 for the tumbler. And then same thing for this. So this is a 32 ounce. So I'm going to do $1. $1 for each ounce. So that's $32 plus $1 for the print. We want to round it off, make it 35. You know, so that's a tip, $1 an ounce. Yes, this is sublimation. Let me get the straw. Yeah, so you could do 25. Uh-oh. No, I did not. That one was right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll glue it back down though. But it's not small enough to fit right there. That's the only one that I had trouble for. So do you guys like, yes or no? Would you sell this in your shop? Would you make these for your customers? Is this something that you would want? And you can just take off the excess hot glue. Really summery. You would do epoxy or you can do Gorilla Glue. That's the thing, guys. You can use Gorilla Glue hot glue, which is very strong. But I would be careful if you're going to be doing epoxy. I don't know how someone is going to feel about putting epoxy on their lid. So that's just your choice. Me personally, I'm not going to be doing that. You never know what someone's allergic reactions could be. So I probably would not. E6000, again, it's commercial. So Gorilla Glue hot sticks. So Gorilla Glue hot sticks. Like glue sticks. Yeah. These. The glue sticks. These are Gorilla glue sticks. Not the one that the girl put in her hair. The one that you just pop in your hot glue gun. Yeah, E6000 is a commercial type of glue. So I do not know if you would want to put that in by your mouth. I love it. None of them are falling off. And guys, you're selling these type of tumblers to adults, okay? So that's number one. You're going to be selling these tumblers to adults, I would think, doing the margaritas and Stella Artois and Crown Royals and all that stuff. So, I mean, honestly, you could do this and make it with Gorilla Glue, the hot glue sticks. And if not, just add a little bit more hot glue. Okay, the last thing that we have to do tonight, guys, before we get off, we have to make the schedule. So I'm going to type in my computer. We have to make the schedule for the month. So let me go to Canva. And we'll pull up our calendar and do our calendar. We would have did this yesterday, but yesterday was a holiday, so that's why we are completing it today. Okay, so please don't worry about the dates. I was already thinking about garden flags, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be doing a garden flag. Maybe not until I get my house. But yeah, we can. No, I do not. I do have a blanket to spare, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that because it's a Father's Day gift and it's all of my family members' pictures. So I don't know if they would be comfortable with me putting their pictures on there, on live. So I would have to ask first. So can we start throwing out ideas? We've did a lot, guys, in the past 2 months. So you guys tell me what you want to do. And the dates are going to be wrong. Sub on a blanket. Phone case. We just did a phone case. Can we try the magnet method for... Yes, air fresheners on the website. Magnet method for tumbler lids. Okay, we can do that. Car coasters. Yeah, we've did car coasters. Are you guys wanting to repeat a lot of projects? Or are you guys wanting to do new things? No, it doesn't have to be all sublimation. Wallets we just did. Phone grips we just did. And AirPod cases we just did last week. Well, we didn't do the AirPod case. We did the phone grips, though. Floor mat. Like, do you mean Cricut vinyl, or are you meaning just regular sublimation? Snow glow tumblers? Ugh, I don't know. Notebooks. Okay, let's do notebooks. I've made one snow glow tumbler and it did not come out good. Wood sign. Okay, I'm going to write these down. What kind of doormat? The Cricut doormat or the Cricut one? What's tomorrow? The 2nd? June. Right, I know you said doormat, but you didn't say which type of doormat. You just said doormat. Do you mean the Cricut doormat or do you mean the sublimation doormat? There's 2 kinds that you could do. So which kind are you wanting? Okay. Sublimation doormat. So tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday the 2nd. So please don't mind the dates. They're going to be wrong. I'm going to delete this. Licensed. Okay. So tomorrow, sublimation doormat. Okay, SEO. Y'all want me to do the sub on regular white vinyl again and clear? We can do sublimation slides, that's fine. Okay. Sublimation slides. A hat patch. Okay. Bleach shirts. That one's going to be questionable. I don't know how well we can do that. If I can get the right shirts to bleach, then of course we can. Don't mind the dates. I know the dates are wrong. Lockets don't have enough to do. Mouse pad. Okay, we can do the mouse pad. Mouse pad. We haven't did one in a while, that's fine. License plate again. You guys want to do another license plate? Someone already said acrylic keychains again. So do you want to do acrylic keychains? I already have the sublimation on the clear 651. Yeah, I want to do a canvas, but I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't know if how I feel about that. Business cards. Okay. I mean, there's really not, a lot of stuff for us to do. There's so many things. I just don't know. I'll think about the letters. I'm not sure if I'll do the letters. Because, guys, when I make these things, I literally keep them in my house. Like, I have no person to give it to. I just keep this stuff. So I'm trying to think about, like, what I would want to keep. I don't know about letters. I can do a blanket, but I don't know if it's going to be a panel blanket. I don't know about a panel blanket. Because the one I'm making is for my family, and I don't want to show their faces. Tote. Okay. Tote bag. I don't want to show my family. I would need their permission first to do so. I mean, not everyone wants to be shown on TikTok and be on the internet. And my dad is an old school dad. So I don't know how he would feel about me putting his private photos of his family online. He probably wouldn't like that. Sublimation. Someone just said something. Sublimation tote bag. Okay. Makeup bag. Okay, makeup bag is cool. It doesn't have to be a project, guys, so it can be something else too. Don't blame him. What do you mean by that? I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying I don't know if I have his information, and I wouldn't want him to do that. If I don't ask permission, that's unfair to just automatically put someone on top of the internet. Sublimation. Oh. Shopify apps, that's a good one. Sublimation. Sublimation aprons and kitchen towels. We could do that one day. Both. And waffle weave towels. I like that one. That's my favorite one so far. Q&A. Yeah, I can fit in the ankle socks. One of the days, like this day, we'll do ankle socks on a Q&A. Oh. Okay. Let me see what else. Packaging, business cards, thank you cards. So everything marketing, everything small business. Do you want me to put that? Everything small business. So thank you cards, marketing, packaging, Q&A. So that whole day just be all of that. I already have hats on there. How many days is in June? Does anyone know? Off the top of their head. Shopify apps. Okay. We could do SEO and then Shopify app here. Do's and don'ts, Q&A, kitchen towels, aprons, Tumbler, pillow. Someone said pillow. Sublimation pillow. We could do a couple of pillows. I guess we'll do the laminating sheets. You guys are pressing me for the laminating sheets. So we'll do the laminating sheets. I just don't know how they're going to turn out. And then the canvas. We can do the canvas then. Okay, what else? Tumbler, we'll throw in a tumbler. I'm not going to put it on the schedule. Patches, we've already did the patches. I have them on the calendar. 30 days, boxers. The dates are wrong. Yes, I know they're wrong. I am not going to go in and change it while we're doing it. It's going to take too much time. stretchy headbands. Canva, okay. I have a video on it already up on YouTube on how to set up the machine and how to set up the printer. I don't have one to set up from start to end, so I wouldn't be able to show that. Social media. Social media, okay. So that can be under here. Social media. Okay, and then glitter HTV again. I guess Q&A and then glitter HTV. Okay. So let's see. Second, third, fifth. This one is the 6th. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26. Anything else? The link is in my bio. 27, 28. Okay, so 28th, what are we going to do for the 28th? The printer settings I have already up on the website. Learn how to make a TikTok video. I don't know if I would be able to make a TikTok video on live. Yes, we posted on our Facebook group. Anything else, guys? We still have 28, 29, 30. We have 3 more days to do. Ice lid again. Okay. Ice lid and then tumblers. Okay, we'll do ice lid again. And then 2 more days. We need 2 more days. Air fresheners. Okay, I get asked questions a lot about air fresheners. We'll do air fresheners. One more day. I already have it on there. Screen print day? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and finish it off. Fair. Probably not going to do vendors, guys. Just not at this time. I probably will not be doing that. Not at this time. I'll think about it. I got to talk to my husband about that. Ooh. Okay, last day is screen print day for June, but then we still have a couple of days. Screen print. And then this is day 30. I gotta talk to my... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the vendor thing. I gotta talk to my husband about that. I don't know how he's gonna feel about that, so I have to talk to him about that. Tie-dye shirts. Okay, we can do tie-dye shirts. Okay, and then this is going to be the first. And then this is going to be the second. So then we'll be going into July. And yeah, tie-dye. And you want to do shirts? Let's do shirts and joggers and make a set. That'll be cool. Shirts and joggers on the first. That'll be cool to do. Yeah. Like a set that you could sell to your customers. And then the last one, wood sign. Cat J Knight, you mean like a porch sign, like a welcome sign, or like a wood sign, something with wood? Okay, we can do wood. Okay. So like switch it up, besides sublimation, do something else. Like wood sign and woodworking. Okay. Username is what she calls me. No one is picking on you or anything like that. I'm asking for suggestions. I just responded and said that that's something that I probably wouldn't be able to do right now because I have to talk to my husband, which is my business partner. So I didn't shoot you down. I just said that it's something that I have to discuss with him. So my, fellow TikTokers in the live right now, they're just saying that they're giving their opinion. It's just an opinion. I'm sorry if you feel some type of way about it, but I do take a lot of time in finding my vendors to give you guys quality items and quality things at very fair prices, very competitive prices. So it's no shot to you. I know you are asking for suggestions, and I'm responding to them, but it's something that I have to think about. That is a lot of information to give. So it's just something I have to discuss with my husband and my business partner. And no disrespect, no ill or hard feelings towards it. It's just something that I have to talk to him about. And I think all in all, that's pretty fair to say. And I'm sorry if it made you feel any type of way. All right. So here we are. Let's go over it together. So the first thing we're going to do is tomorrow I'll go to Home Depot and I'll get the doormat. So we're going to be doing a sublimation doormat. I don't know how well this is going to go, but we'll do both. We'll do the doormat and then the Cricut doormat tomorrow. I actually need to make a new doormat for my house, so this is working out great. Cricut doormat. So we'll do the doormats tomorrow. Thursday we have SEO, Shopify apps, and ankle socks. Friday we have sub on clear and white vinyl. 7 is sublimation slides. Those are just the sandals. 8 is hat patches. You guys love those, and we'll be making a couple of different ones. 9 is sublimation mouse pad. 10 is sublimation license plate. 11 is acrylic and sub keychains. 14 is sublimation business cards. So we'll go through that. 15 is sublimation blankets. If I can't do a panel blanket, then we'll do a blanket like we did last time. 16 is a tote bag. 17 is a makeup bag. I love that one. 18 is aprons and waffle towels. Though waffle weave towels, those are great. The 21st is everything small business, thank you cards, marketing, packaging, question and answering. The 22nd is pillows. Then we'll do laminating sheets and a canvas. The 24th we'll be doing social media in Canva and planning your social media. The 25th we're going to be doing a question and answering and a glitter HTV shirt. The 28th we'll be doing ice lid and tumblers. The 29th, air fresheners, screen print, tie-dye shirts, and joggers. And then the last day to kind of end it off on not so much a sublimation note, but just a fun project to do is like wood signs and welcome signs. So this will be downloaded, and I will put it up on our Facebook group. And if you guys are wanting it on Instagram, I'm only going to be taking a screenshot of the first week, and I'll be going week by week, but I will not post the whole thing on Instagram. I'm only going to post it in the Facebook group. So if you're wanting the schedule, go to the Facebook group. I'll post it on there in just a little bit. But overall, do you guys like the schedule this month, or is there something that you want to add in quick second while we have those Q&A days? Because we always do another project on Q&A days. Is there something that you want to add? Okay. So you guys like the calendar for the month? Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. Yes. I didn't tell you guys what happened though. So these are the poly mailers that I have. The new poly mailers. And you remember last week I was trying to open up my poly mailers with you guys and I got the wrong poly mailers. Well, they did send me the correct ones, so I do have the correct poly mailers. So some of you will be getting these poly mailers in the mail. I'm excited about that. Any questions or anything that I can help with while we're still on? We got about 5 minutes. Any more questions or anything that I can help with? This was actually really fun to do. I'm really happy that this came out the way it did. Phone grips are coming. They usually take about 6 business days. Wallets, they should be here on the 3rd. So when I get them, you know, I'll post them. We did do a wallet already, so I probably won't do another wallet. So I'm really happy we did this. This was really fun. I really enjoyed making this. And I would suggest just using the Gorilla Glue sticks. I think you would have no problem using that. And I mean, as you can see, like, it's not falling off besides the straw. So I would think that if you are giving this to an adult, they would know to like hand wash and be gentle. But I would not, like, if it's for a kid, I probably wouldn't. I need to order a glitter and a UV tumbler. Awesome. Do you resell what you make? That's a thing too. So like a lot of the things, if I don't use it personally, I just keep it. And I want to sell them, but some of the times I don't sell them. I ended up giving away a whole bunch of stuff to the Goodwill, and I give away a lot of products. I usually would just put something in your order and just have you be surprised when you open up your box if you ordered. So most of the time I do not sell them. I just keep them or give them away to Goodwill. So yeah, that's really it. That's why like I have to be cautious about the things that I make, because if not, they'll just end up in a box to Goodwill. So but this was really fun to do. I'm really happy that it came out really good. I love it. This was actually the best tumbler I think I've done. This will be up on YouTube. This will be up. I'm sorry. You're so welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. And that's another thing too, is like, I'm so serious, guys. The comments, you guys have no idea. I get really nasty emails from like fake accounts, or like fake business owners. And I get really a lot of hate for coming on here every night, showing you guys things that are supposed to be paid tutorials to do. But I show you guys anyway because I just love to give out free information. So there are things that I choose to keep to myself, and there's things that I choose to share, but I really do give you a lot. So I could charge. I won't though, but I really could charge. A lot of people have already messaged me and said, you need to charge. Don't let them just come in and learn all of that stuff. And I'm like, why? You know? Why? What is the harm? And the thing is too, is like, you will see this on YouTube eventually, right? So don't ever feel like I'm not taking your suggestions. Don't ever feel like I'm ignoring you. Don't ever feel like there's any negative energy or negative space here. There's none of that. I honestly, genuinely want to help you. And so there are things that I choose to give out, and there's things that I just kind of there's things I keep to myself, you know. Don't give up and manifest that. I know this sounds so weird, but manifest that shit. You gotta manifest it. You gotta put in the work. You have to really just give it your all, regardless if you're crying or if you're upset. Give it your all, manifest it, it will come true. I know a lot of you think that I'm here. I don't feel like I'm here, you know. I still have a long way to go. There's things that I still have to do. There's things that I haven't done yet that I've pushed off to the back burner. So there's a lot of things, you know. Yep. Exactly. Yep. And so I honestly don't mind helping. You guys already know, when you email me, I'll email you right back. If you message me, I'll message you right back, unless I'm busy. But I really always try to message you guys back the same day, if not the next day. So I really do try to help. There are just some things that I have to talk to my husband about, because he is my business partner, and I have to discuss these things with him, like me going live. You know, that takes away from my family. You know, the time that I could be spending with my husband and my family, you know, that takes away from his time. But he is the one that said to do it. You know what I mean? So we, you know, work together. So if there's things that you guys want me to talk about, I have to run those ideas by him too. So it's not just me. Yep. Yeah. And guys, let me tell you something. There's days, and I don't mean this in any way, but there's days where we make $0. $0. Do you know how tough that is for me to feel that way? Like, what am I not doing? Why am I not making sales? You know what I mean? Like, there's days where I make $0. On Saturday, I know it was the holiday weekend. Saturday, I made $114. That's not my goal every day. You know, I have a goal every day. I have a goal every week. I have a goal every month. I didn't meet my goal, but that's okay. You know what I mean? You have to start realizing that it's not about how much money you make, but it's about how many people you help and how many people you satisfy. And it's not always about the money. It's not always about the money. Not always. And you'll go on other people's lives and they'll talk about buy, and give you nothing back. I literally give back so much to you guys. I give you freebies. I give you free advice, free help. I give a lot. So there's some things that I just can't give, you know. So. Yep. And money will come, and that's the thing. You can't give up. If there's a day that you make $0.00, it's okay. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's not always about the money. You guys never hear me saying, oh my God, I only made $20 today. You guys need to go buy my stuff. There's been days where I've gone on live and I've made no money the whole day, and you guys never knew. You never knew. I tell you the things I have. I talk to you about the things I have. You buy it. If you do, you don't. If you do, great. But I've never, ever made you guys buy things. Ever. You're slow. Yeah. You're slowly growing. There's no reason to jump the ship and think that you need to get 100 orders tomorrow. Another good thing to think about is, are you ready for that? You have to think about that. Are your systems in place? Is your website in place to handle the traffic? I've had a lady, she told me that she had went viral on her, I think it was Facebook, and she went viral on Facebook, and she had like over 200 people on her website, and her website crashed. No sales because her website crashed. Are you ready for that? Like, there's things that you have to think about, like to put in place, and, you know, to put everything in place. So I would definitely start small, and if you are getting there, then that's great. But don't think that just because on TikTok this girl saw she has 300 orders, like, okay, that's not your path. That's not where you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? There's been times where I've had 100 orders in queue. There's been times where I've had 0 orders in queue. It's going to happen, and it's okay. Don't feel like you have to go viral. Don't feel like you have to have the pressure of social media. Don't. Because I don't. I truly, honestly, just want you to think about that. When you have 80 orders in queue, that's great. But who's running your business? You are. Who's going to help you pack those 80 orders? You. So think about that, okay? So slow pace is fine, because once you get those 20 orders, and then it goes to 40, and then it goes to 60, and then it goes to 100, don't feel like that's a bad thing. It's okay to go slow, because once you go slower, you'll be ready for it when it starts coming in. So don't feel like it's always has to be 100 orders. Who said that? Who said you have to get 100 orders? Who said you have to get 300 orders? Why is 10 not okay? Why is 1 not okay? It's the fact that someone out there in the world is trusting you to buy from them. That's a lot. That's a big thing. I'm putting in my credit card information on your website that you built. and I'm supposed to trust you. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. That's a big step. It's not just a regular purchase where someone just goes. They have to trust in you. That's a big thing, guys. So don't think that, oh, well, I'm only getting one order a week. That's okay. I started there. I remember when I started and I had 2 views on my Etsy. On my Etsy. I didn't even have a website yet. I just had an Etsy. I had 2 views and I thought it was, oh my God. Right? Yeah, and it's going to grow and it's going to become amazing, and you just have to manifest it. Yep. And another thing too is like, say you're not getting sales, but you're getting a lot of people to come to your site. So imagine if those views were people, like say you had your own store, right? And I'm sitting here doing my work and 100 people viewed my website. If 100 people walked into my office right now, I would be overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Not 100 orders, 100 people. Those are views, right? So even if you're getting views, that's growth. Because I remember when I had 2 people looking at my website to 100 people looking at the website to 4 people looking at the website. It fluctuates. It's not always going to be $1,000 a day, $8,000 a day, $20,000 a day. Whatever this dream they're selling to you on TikTok or Facebook. It's hard work. It's dedication. I cry. I get angry. It's bad days. It's good days. But you're going to be okay. So don't always feel like you have to keep up with the Joneses and, oh my God, I made 100 orders. Stop. You know, it's okay. There's days where I've made $0 and 0 cents. Recently too. So yep. My heat presses, they're over there on the station. Or do you mean on the website? I cannot believe I made this. Do you guys ever think about that? Like, you make things that people want to buy. That's really cool. Oh. Okay, let me show you. So what are your goals this month? Do you guys have your goals written out? I gotta make my own a little goal sheet. So if I have the tumbler presses, so if you go under shop and then go to crafting supplies and it says tumbler press and heat press, I have the 20-ounce tumbler press and then the 30-ounce tumbler press up. What are your goals this month or week, or yeah, for this month? I already have a couple goals. My first goal is to get 1,000 followers on, we'll reach 1,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm at like 900 or so. So my goal is to get 1,000 followers on Instagram. Way better. My second goal is to get 1,000 followers in the Facebook group. And we're at 800 or so. And then my final goal for the month is to make probably around $2,000 profit this month. That's my goals. And that's for the month. So break that down. It's like $500 a week. So those are my goals. So I hope that they can come true. I'm going to manifest it. I'm going to talk about them every day. And we're going to do it. 1 to sale a week. You're going to double your profit. My goal is to do at least 2 vendor events this month. Good. Me too. Like, I'm right now, I have to, like, whenever you're on Etsy, you have to go back and like try to update your listings. So I have like 100 listings that need updated. And I haven't did it. So I gotta go and do that tomorrow. To practice sublimation and get a heat press. Good. As long as you guys have your goals written out. Have your goals. Those are my 3 goals. So I really want to make those come true. I want 1,000 followers on Instagram. I want 1,000 followers on the Facebook group. And I want a at least 2,000 profit this month. Profit. Not gross. Because gross and net are 2 different things. Gross and net are 2 different things. You do my listings automatically. I do. I just have to I have to go back and look at some SEO terms and like update. Same here. Etsy is really fluctuating. I have like at least 4,500 sales on Etsy, and for some reason when you hit that 4,500 mark, it just declines. I don't know. Etsy loves it when you're new. They really do. They push you out a lot. I have a lot of goals, but I was determined to make a journal in Canva. Can you send me the steps? Did you watch it on a video? I really want to do mine and make some books, make some journals. Send me the steps or where you went to look. My goal is to be able to make a tumbler with my heat press. Good. We'll talk about SEO. We have it up. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I promise. SEO it's hard. But once you get the overall of it, it's easier. And I'm going to show you an easy way, a trick that really works. All right, guys, any more questions or concerns? Anything else I can help you with? I'm really happy we were able to make this tumbler. I thought this was a really good idea. I hope that you guys love the tutorial. It will be up on YouTube probably sometime this week. Any more questions? It did. I love it. Great. All right, guys. Well, good night, my peaches. I hope you have a great night's sleep. And I hope that you go to Michael's and get all of your supplies to make these little cute tumblers. Bye, guys. Oh, you're so welcome. I'll tell him. Let me see if he's out. Honey! Babe! He's busy. All right, bye, guys.